that down. So I played during the open beta years ago when it was really terrible. It was really, really bad. And then I played a couple years ago during a free week, and I had a lot of fun. I didn't know what I was doing, but I enjoyed it enough to buy the game, and then I never logged in again. So I kind of feel like now might be a good time to get back into it while I'm kind of completed a lot of goals in Final Fantasy, so might as well give it a try now. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do so much editing to get all of these like throat clears out. Yeah, I don't do daytime streams much anymore because I have this like I'm gonna call it like chronic throat, like frog and throat problem, where like I just constantly have to clear my throat until like a few hours after I've been awake and actually speaking. I want to make a new character though. These are all my old characters. Oh, she's cute with the flower crown. This is the one I was running around on. See, I got my horse. And I have a monkey. Okay. I don't know how servers work. Let's just create a character. I don't know what any of this means. I guess I base it on what race I want to be. They're very tall. I feel like I always lean towards... But they're not very good with magic. Maybe I can try to make this character work. Warden. I don't know, wardens sound kind of cool. I feel like if I'm a warden, I could be a wood elf, though. That's champion gear. Very Elder Scrolls, honestly. Very, very Elder Scrolls. But put that back on. I wanted to make this more of like a vlog while I make my character, but it's hard for me to just talk during the day, I feel. Because of this like stupid frog in my throat. Over the weekend we had people around for Mother's Day, and a couple of them showed up, and after being here for a while we're like, oh yeah, we don't feel very good, our throats have been bothering us and stuff, and now my throat is bothering me today, so this is slightly like more throat clearing and scratchiness than I normally have, which that sucks. Yeah, so I don't feel very good today. I wanted to sit down and do like a chat while I made my Elder Scrolls character, because I think I'm going to start my doing an Elder Scrolls series or whatever, where I go through the game and see what I think of it and just see how it goes. I think it might be fun, especially since you don't really need to play with other people anymore from what I hear. I want her to be little, tiny wood elf. But I do want to get a little bit of a vloggy thing recorded, because it has been a bit of a crazy little weekend for me. It wasn't this last weekend, it was the weekend before when I was house sitting. I was like, I'm gonna get so much done this weekend, and then Cubby knocked my wine glass midstream onto all my component cables, which then led to my SSD frying itself. I had to reinstall Windows, so I lost all my programs. Luckily I keep most of my files on like Dropbox or OneDrive or an external hard drive, so I didn't lose most of my files, but I did lose an entire hard drive. It got fried, it had Windows on it, and I don't know what else it had on it. Then my computer would not read it. Even like it wouldn't read it as anything anymore. And then I lost another hard drive to reinstalling Windows on it, and so I have to like reinstall all my programs, but it didn't remove the files from the old program, so I'm running into issues where like I tried to install Elder Scrolls a couple days ago and it was like, you don't have space on any hard drive. And I was like, how do I not have space on any hard drive? The only games I've like actively installed since the like wipe was Final Fantasy, and then I installed like Elden Ring and a couple other small Steam games. I was like, there's no way I don't have space anywhere, and so I gave up on installing it until a new hard drive came. And then I was like, wait a minute, because I only lost 2 hard drives, and both of them weren't the ones where I installed my games. So I was like, did it not? So it removed the installations, but it didn't remove the files. So I went and I found that I had 2 ESO installations, and ESO is like a big game. At this point it needs like 125 gigs of space, but my previous installation was 80 gigs. So I just deleted and removed the previous installation, and now I can install it. So I'm running into a lot of that kind of fun stuff this week as I try to like move forward. So that was fun. I have to like double check on everything now and make sure that it's all like what I want on my computer. Or like this is called posterior dimensions. It's a butt slider. Yeah, so I lost a lot of time too, because I was like, I'm going to for sure bust out a bunch of videos this weekend, because I still have a lot of editing to do, even for my Endwalker stuff. I never finished editing my Endwalker playthroughs, so I still have that to go work on. So I was like, I'm gonna bust some out so I can get ready for being gone for most of July and just kind of get ahead a little bit. I didn't get to do that. At this point, I'm recording this on the 9th, which is a Monday, and I have a video made and ready to go up tomorrow, the 10th, or Tuesday. It's actually one of my first video in a while that actually required a lot of planning and effort. It's my relic light farming guide. I'm pretty happy with it. There's definitely improvements that can be made, but for me, just kind of getting back into this, I think it's pretty nice. So I'm pretty happy with it, but it did take a lot of effort on my part. But that comes out tomorrow. This is probably going to go out on the 16th, I think, is when I'm going to put this video up. So between here today and then, I should get an Elder Scrolls video going, I think, unless all of a sudden I really want to work on Endwalker stuff, but I'm just not sure how much people actually want Endwalker content. I don't know. I need to get it up though, because I'm about ready to start a second Endwalker playthrough finally. But yeah, I lost like an entire weekend because I spent an entire day, like I think it was up to like 8 hours just trying to save my old hard drive. It was just like an 8-hour day of troubleshooting, trying to get it to work, and then just kind of giving up at the end and letting it go. But that was a Sunday, and I spent most of that Saturday with family, so I just kind of lost an entire weekend that I had been planning on editing. And then this weekend was Mother's Day, so that was a lot of doing stuff with my mom, so I didn't get a lot of editing done either. Hopefully this week and this coming weekend I can actually get a lot of stuff done. My Etsy stuff is kind of on the side a little bit more than I would like it to be. That's just kind of how it goes. It's hard to work on stuff when there's like kids around. I was trying to do some sewing this weekend. Right now I'm trying to just bust out some really quick little scrunchies from this leftover bedsheet fabric that I have. And I would sit down and then somebody would come in the house and be like, hey, can you watch the 2-year-old for a little bit while we do this? And I'm like, I'm kind of like trying to work on something here, but okay, I guess I can do this for you. I can't sew while the 2-year-old is around because she wants to get in everything, which is fine. I think I would rather have a 2-year-old who wants me to interact with them than a 2-year-old who goes off on their own and gets into all sorts of stuff all the time. If those are my only 2 options, I will take the one that needs me to be with her. Yeah, so I didn't get as much done these last 2 weeks as I was hoping to. I can't believe I'm gonna call it 1 week. I'm gonna say a week and a weekend. Okay? I'm not gonna say I lost 2 whole weeks because I technically didn't lose 2 whole weeks. I lost a week and a weekend. Oh god. I'm gonna do a really quick subject change. My video that's going up tomorrow is my first video using my VTuber model on my channel, and I kind of hope it goes over well. I know I've seen some people opt to stop using their VTuber model on YouTube because of negative responses. I don't have as big a community as some people that I've seen who do end up with like negative responses, so I'm just hoping it goes well and that I don't really have to deal with it. I'm just gonna go all the way to the end. I want these horns. But yeah, I hope it goes well. I hope people really liked the video that goes up tomorrow, or that they find it useful. I definitely need to work on my reading from a script, but not it feeling like I'm reading from a script, you know? Because I do kind of think it comes across that way in the video. I didn't really know how else to exactly get the exact information across that I wanted without reading from a script, you know? Like I didn't want to miss anything. I didn't want to stumble my words. So I think it just kind of is like practice makes better. I used to be pretty good with public speaking and like reading from a script but making it dynamic, but I'm so out of practice. So I think it just will come with more practice. I think the majority of my like main audience or my friends that watch aren't Final Fantasy players. So I don't think tomorrow's video will be for you. Or I guess it will have been last week's video by the time you see this. It will have been out for a week by the time you guys get this video. I hope this isn't like too rambly, but I kind of wanted to do like a little bit of a ramble vlog. The last vlog I did, I had notes for because I wanted to cover certain topics, but this one I was just like, I'm gonna sit down and I'm just gonna see what I want to talk about while I'm working on this. But yeah, I hope the VTuber thing isn't too distracting. I'm more likely to record if I'm not on the frame. It's so much effort, like for me. I know it's not the same for like every woman or person who puts their face on camera, but for me it's so much effort. It's like at least an hour of work to make myself look how I want on camera, between my hair and my makeup and clothes and lighting. It's a lot. I made the like model that I wanted and now I just pop it on and I feel a little bit better about it, and you'll get more content. So if you want content, I would hope you would be okay with this. I can't tell what my ears are doing. Pure vibes. Alright, that's probably good enough. That looks good to me. Okay, there we go. Let me mud puppy, if it works. We'll see if it worked. No, somebody's already a mud puppy. Dang. What about mud puppy? Dang, somebody is already a mud puppy. But yeah, so I'm kind of just trying to decide what game I want to play to like do a let's play of next. I have like a list of games that I think would be fun, but I really have to go by what I feel like doing, and it's just been busy. But I think this weekend I should have a lot of time too, or at least like guilt-free time. If my family's around, they assume that because I'm in my room I must just be playing games, but a lot of the time, especially lately, I'm editing and all kinds of stuff like that, or filming for specific videos, which, you know, is playing games, but it's playing games with a purpose, okay? Playing games with a purpose, alright? So I should have a couple days this weekend to just kind of try to bust stuff out. But I also forgot to take my vitamin D stuff for a couple days, and I definitely feel it because it hasn't been that sunny. And then I forgot to take all my vitamins, and then I was like, why do I feel like a lump in bed and I don't want to get up? And it makes sense now when I think about it. But yeah, I'm trying to decide what game I want to play. I might try to do a spooky game. I have little nightmares that I think might be fun for a let's play, but we'll see. And like I said, I still have Endwalker and Elden Ring stuff to work on, so I just need to get working on it and get stuff made and put out. I think I'm putting a little bit too much pressure on myself to make like original content, which will come when I have ideas. I just don't have too many ideas, so I need to put less pressure on myself for that and just be happy that I'm making anything, I think, is what I'm trying to be at with myself. I think I'm gonna wrap it up there just because I don't really know what else. I don't want to ramble for the sake of rambling. And I feel like I'm rolling into that. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Feel free to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you aren't. I put out 2 videos every week. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Meowlo. I stream whenever I feel like it. You can find me on Twitter at hey_Meowlo. I'm stupidly active over there. Thank you guys so much if you made it through this ramble. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.